Alrighty. So in honor of Mid-Autumn Festival or Moon Festival today, we're going to do some moon salutations. Moon salutation is basically we do a lot of shoulder opening, heart opening, just back and just kind of opening up the front of our body. So that's what we have time for today. If you happen to have two blocks, you can use your blocks, or you can bring your imaginary blocks with you. That's it. And furry friends are welcome to join as well. All right, so we'll go ahead and let's go ahead and start out kneeling. Let's start out kneeling, tucking the toes under. Our toes don't get enough love. The bottom of our feet don't really get enough love. So we'll just tuck our toes underneath and have a seat right here while we open up. And we can just kind of warm up the shoulders. Inhaling our arms up and overhead. Exhale, opening up the chest. Inhale. Exhale, interlace the fingers. And dome, round, press. Like you're pushing and moving a big box. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, open. Inhale. Interlace the fingers. Exhale, dome, round, and push the big box. Inhale. Exhale, open. Inhale. Interlace the fingers. Exhale, dome, push the big box. Inhale. Exhale, open. You should probably feel the your toes or your feet burning by now. Exhale, dome. Inhale. Exhale, open, open, open. Untuck the toes. Tip the fingertips behind you. Roll the shoulders back and down. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Keep the chin tucked. And really press the sternum forward as you squeeze the shoulder blades behind you. Plant the left hand down. Big back strokes on the right side. Open. Back of the hand comes forward. Thumb goes up. Hitchhiking. Open out the palm. Reach way back. Reach back towards the back wall. Round. Open. Reach towards the back wall. Open. Back of the hand comes forward. Reach. Thumb comes up. Palms up. And around the other side. Open. Big back stroke. Back of the hand comes forward. Thumb goes up. Palm faces up towards the sky. Reach towards the back wall. Round. So round the spine. Big back stroke. Open. And continue to reach. So reach forward. Reach up to the ceiling. Reach back. Reach down. Reach forward. Reach up. Reach back. Reach down. Anchor your left hip down. Up. Back. Anchor your left hip down as your arm is doing your big back strokes. And release. Inhaling, arms up. Coming up into kneeling. Exhale, open up through the chest. Pull the elbows in towards the ribs. And then dome. Inhale. Exhale, open. Pull the elbows in towards the ribs. And dome. Inhale. Exhale, open. Pull the elbows in towards the ribs. And dome. Inhale, come up. Reach the arms up towards the sky. Bend, so bend both elbows. So double tricep stretch. Bend both elbows, press the hands towards your back, towards your spine, like you're pressing your spine forward as you press the elbows back. So squeeze the inner thighs. If you have a block, you can put a block in between your thighs to help you. Press the chest forward, press the elbows back. Press the belly button forward, thighs forward, squeeze the inner thighs. And open, open, open. Inhale, come down. Inhale, toss the arms up and over. Open, bend. And then string them so that they're going diagonally back. Like a big V, but behind you. So inhale, come down, bend. Exhale, press back, like your arms going back into a V. Like that. Inhale, come down. Exhale, reach like you're threading your arms through a big empty tube, reaching back towards where the ceiling meets the wall. Inhale down. Exhale one more time. Squeeze the inner thighs. Thighs forward, hips forward, chest forward, open. And come on down. If you have the block, you can remove the block from in between your thighs. So come down to child's pose. Inhale. Toss the arms up. Exhale, open into camel. So you can place your hands and your hip, squeeze the elbows together, roll your shoulders back and down, squeeze your inner thighs together, press your hips forward for a version of camel. Inhale, come down. Dive forward into all fours, shift the hips forward to supported plank. Come on down, inhaling, cobra. So tops of the feet down, lifting through the upper back, come into all fours, round into the back child's pose. Inhale, come on up to kneeling. Toss the water overhead to camel. So inhale, exhale, open. Inhale. Exhale, come back down to kneeling. Dive forward into all fours. Shift the hips forward into supported plank. Come down, chest, chin. Now go forward like you're trying to crawl underneath the fence. Roll the shoulders back and down, tops of the feet down. So lifting with your shoulder blades, lifting with your upper back. Come into all fours, round, child's pose. Inhale, coming up to kneeling. Toss the arms forward, up and back. Open up, camel. Inhale. Exhale, come back down. Dive forward. Crawl underneath the fence. Roll your shoulders back and down. Squeeze the elbows together. Lift the upper back. You're in cobra. Coming into all fours. Into the back child's pose. Inhale, coming back to kneeling. Exhale, inhale, toss the arms. Exhale, camel, open. Press the hands by your waist. Press your hips forward. Optional, you can tuck your toes underneath. Send the hips forward. Maybe you find one heel. Maybe you find the other. Or maybe you use blocks on either side. For camel pose, squeeze the inner thighs. Press the hips forward, chest forward. Open up, send the sternum forward. And slowly come back out, come back down to kneeling. Dive forward, crawl underneath the fence. Go forward, roll the shoulders back and down, cobra. Tuck the toes round. Come into kneeling, inhale. Exhale, open deeper into camel. Inhale. Exhale, dive forward, crawl underneath the fence. Maybe you take cobra, or maybe you come forward into up dog, drawing the chest forward, thighs off the mat. Just the tops of the feet are on the mat, so you can be up here or down in cobra, where all the way up to your sternum, well, below your sternum, your lower ribs are still on the ground. So either here or here, and then come into all fours, kneeling, inhale. Exhale, just taking your left arm back. So you can either tuck your left toe and reach for that left heel, or you can use that block, or a book, or something stable. Or you can be here on your waist, your left hand on your waist, pressing it forward, lifting. So we're not making the low back shorter, we're finding length. So you're growing, lifting up tall and tossing the arms back. Inhale tall and toss the arms back. Inhale, come back down. Come forward, crawl underneath the fence. Up dog and cobra. Inhale, pull the body forward like a zombie. Come into all fours. Inhale, other side. So we're going to toss the left arm, reaching the right hand for the right heel, roll the shoulder back and down, squeezing the thighs. Inhale, come back down. Exhale, inhale, side bend. So we'll do tricep stretch on the left side. So tricep stretch, bend the left elbow, and kind of your shoulders are way more open now. So you can find and crawl your right hand further down your back. Use the back of the head to press your elbow back. Keep walking your right fingertips down. And side bend over to the right. Anchor your left knee down so you get that stretch on the side body. Inhale, tall. Exhale, go deeper. Inhale, tall. Exhale, go deeper. Inhale. Maybe you walk your free hand down your tricep and you go deeper. Inhale. Sweep the opposite hand underneath behind. And use the back of the head to press your elbows back. And release, tricep stretch on the other side after you kind of chicken wing your arm out. Tricep stretch on the right side. And you gotta wiggle in your own body. No one else can wiggle for you. You've gotta wiggle and find space. So crawl that right hand down your back. One side's probably gonna be tighter than the other. Tricep stretch. Crawl the hand down your spine. Squeeze the inner thighs, open up to the chest. Walk the hand, walk the left hand down the tricep. Side bend over. We get deeper. And side bend and go deeper. Come and swing the opposite hand around. Use the back of the head to press your elbows open. 3, 2, and 1. And release, release, release. Now, if you have a block, you can use a block. If you don't, that's okay. It's just going to allow you to go maybe a little bit deeper. Or actually, you can stack a set of books in front of you to elevate. So all we're going to do is we're going to come down into a child's pose. We're going to prop the elbows onto the block, like so. And drop your head through your arms. Taking your hand like you're holding a jewel or a cup. Sink your hips back. Drop your chest down into towards the floor. Alternatively, you can also do a similar pose like this on the wall. And again, you're going to have to wiggle around in your own body to find, how do I find more space to wiggle? And slowly come on out. And suckle off the neck in one direction. Finding any crunchy parts. And changing the opposite direction. And shake it out. Shaking out arms, shoulder. Taking your hands onto our shoulders, drawing big circles. Like you're drawing on a big piece of paper with your elbows. And it's not just the arms, right? This would be just the arms. I'm actually involving my spine. So I'm rounding down, elbows touch. Inhale, draw a big circle, pulling the elbows way back behind. And then down and around, elbows touch. Inhale up, big circle up and around, elbows down. You might switch direction. And then shake it out. Prana back, internal and external rotation of the arms. So pinkies to forearms together, pulling them overhead, keeping that together as long as possible. As long as possible. Over time, you'll be able to get more, maintain it longer. Hands over the head, back of the palms together. Press up and imagine you're swimming through chocolate pudding. And I'm really drawing my arms in, pinkies to forearms, lifting it up and over, flip, press up, and swim away through chocolate pudding. Pinkies to forearms, lift up and over, press and press away like through chocolate pudding. Pinkies to forearms together, lift up, flip, up, and press away. Reverse it. So we're drawing the arms up, back of the hands together, make a crown, elbows together, draw it down, swim, I guess backwards. Like still through chocolate pudding. Back of the hands, draw, make a crown, flip, draw it down, and press away. Flip up, down, make a crown, and draw it down and shake it out. That basically puts your arms through both internal and external rotation, something that we don't always do because we're always here, always stuck in one place. So inhale, arms up overhead. We're going to do a little dance. So palms up, my fingertips are facing towards each other, palms up towards the sky. I'm going to flick my arms out like I'm holding a big platter. I'm going to bring my hands down like I'm holding a basket. Maybe it's a basket of popcorn. And I flick my hands out like I'm flicking like water. Bring it back up, fingers pointed together over my head. I flick it out like I'm holding a big platter. Bring it down to my waist, finger points in like I'm holding a basket. Flick my arms out, my fingers out like I'm flicking water. So up, out, down, out. Up, out, down, out. Up, out, down, out. Up, out, down, out. Up. Now we're going to change it. We're going to go left hand out. Then we're going to go right hand out. So this is out, down. Down, flick, flick, up. Up, out, out, down, flick, flick, up. Up, out, down, flick, flick, up. Up, out, down, flick, flick, up. We go faster. Out, down, flick, flick, up. Up, out, down, flick, flick, up. Up, out, down, flick, flick, up. And shake it out. How do we do? A little brain teaser, but that was internal and external rotation of the arms. You should feel it up here in your shoulders. Okay. Let's go ahead and take our legs out because we've had them in a kneeling position for a long time today. So we can, let's take it down to a bridge pose. So coming onto our back. So in keeping with the theme of opening the front of the body, tuck the toes, tuck the hips, tuck the tailbone, lift the hips and press it up towards the sky. And you want to weeble wobble and get your arms underneath your shoulders to really open up through the chest. Squeeze the inner thighs towards each other. Press the knees forward, forward, forward. So I'm trying to touch my knees to my front window right now. Inhaling the arms overhead. Exhale, lower the spine down one at a time. Lower the arms down. Tuck the tailbone and lift the hips, squeeze the inner thighs. You can also use a block in between your inner thighs to help get your inner thighs engaged more. So you're using your hamstrings, you're lifting your hips, tossing the arms overhead, and slowly lowering down. Lowering the arms down, tuck the tailbone, lift the hips. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, roll on down. Lower the arms down. Tuck the tailbone, lift the hips. Toss the arms overhead. And lower on down. Now you have two options depending on where your practice is. You can do it on a bridge pose. You can, if you normally practice yoga and want to do wheel, you've done a lot of, some amount of part of the body opening by tucking your hands underneath. And this way, palms down, fingers facing the feet and pressing up. Another, if your shoulders aren't there or your arm strength isn't there, you can do a tabletop, roll the shoulders back and down, and lift the hips up towards the sky. This is actually a shoulder opening, keeping your chin tucked. The more you toss your head back, the less shoulder opening, more straining of the neck. So you want to keep your chin tucked, lift the hips, and also a shoulder opening. So your choice, tabletop or wheel, your choice. Or you can come back and just do bridge. Here. All of them opening up the front of the body. So here, or wheel. So when you're done, we've got two of whatever posing or whatever movement that you decided to do. You can go ahead and come on down, hug your knees into your chest and rock from side to side. We've done a lot of openings, so we're counter stretching all of the back bends that we have done, and just rock around in the ball. It's kind of fun in the middle of the day. I don't know if you want to take your Zoom meetings rocking around like a ball on the floor. You go ahead and rock on up to seated. Having a seat, inhaling, arms up overhead. Drawing hands down to heart center. Forward folding. Namaste. Thank you everyone for joining me today. I hope to see you guys next time.
Thanks, Jess.